Nobody is free from the sin nature within. People get discouraged after they turn to Jesus and get set free from sin, when they get tempted, and when sin tries to catch them out on every turn. Many believe that they are supposed to become perfect and be separated from any kind of temptation once they come to the Lord Jesus. And so when temptation comes and trouble comes from the enemy and through the flesh, they get discouraged and start to think, well, maybe, I just don't know the Lord and I have no faith that can ever save me because I'm not changed. But you see, people who have come to the Lord and been forgiven of their sin, they have the peace of forgiveness upon them, but they will not be free from temptation. Rather, temptation will come even more than before, as Satan realizes that you are no longer on your way to his kingdom. Therefore, he is going to try and bring you back so that you don't enter the kingdom of light. So don't be surprised when you go through fiery trials and temptations, and the flesh rises up to try and bring you back to the old ways of perdition that you escaped from, and the wrath that is coming upon the world. Rather, be rejoicing and full of hope, putting out all temptation and enduring until the end, proving your election sure, so that when you enter the kingdom you'll be tried and tested and proven that you were indeed a son of God. Remember the parable of the seeds, where some seed fell on the hearts of people who heard the word and accepted it and believed, yet after a time they fell away to the lusts of the flesh, the desires of the flesh, and the deceitfulness of wealth, and the ways of this world, and their seed ended up being choked out and it died. Remember that the seed that landed on the good ground was somebody who heard the word and became a doer of the word. And that is what we're here to do today, dear friends, is to become doers of the word and to realize that, hey, we don't instantly become transformed and incorruptible when we turn to Jesus. That is coming, yes, but for the time being, while we are in the flesh, we will have a war against the flesh and the spirit. As Paul wrote, that the flesh is at enmity and fights against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. So do not follow the flesh and you will live. Live after the spirit. Crucify the sinful nature daily, nail it to the cross, and follow and obey Jesus. That is why he said, deny yourself and follow me. Don't be discouraged, but turn away from all temptation, endure unto the end, and follow Jesus, and you will receive the crown of life after you have been tested.